long That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Fix the matchup, you get it to him, and do the rest.
Defense trying to go push pass on first down down the goal line. Defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
They'll run play action. And as he throws, just missed the connection.
You've got a golden opportunity here. Just threw an incompletion. They've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing up, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are. Who needs to get a bonus critical play. Whether you want it or the best players touch the ball.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense has the ball for the first time. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this offense.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge of play. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1-2 defense.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Hawkeyes will snap it on first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team work eventually. Nice job starting the run on that play right there.
Touch pass on the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Brings up third down.
And the Hawkeyes are in a mess here on third and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a punch. It's good. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. His drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he will get home with a quarterback forced out to the 17.
Sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put into. Look, somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And you're early in this one, first quarter. They've not already given up one.
You see it more and more smaller wide receivers on the counter now sizing up. Putting in the slot, a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays that feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout the season.
Bringing the heat. And the incomplete pass. The Navy Lions will try to pin them back with a punt. Moving out, they got stuck in reverse. They open up and man ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. And make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get into that. The defense was all... And right after the snap, no wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and cut it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Using his legs at Singleton. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Back to throw. It's out. Good timing on the quick out. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get their guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it harder to field.
Let's take just a second to talk about this. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, then flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay all the attention.
That's what's pretty cool about this. They're starting to get respect. They start to earn it. I think we just got to realize, well, halfway through the season, we don't win any trophies. That doesn't exist. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it for the first half of the season.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's first and 10. Got the quick pass. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
He goes down in the red zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
What a great job by the defense. You got to understand it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting inside in front of us.
And the D denied him on second and goal. They'll run the option. And he rolls in the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-9. They go to the ground. Twice through to pick up yardage. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Toss to the outside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
On third down, he drops the throw. Running the central screen. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's brought down a really solid effort. The Denver Lions going back to work on offense now. Last drive in for a touchdown. Trying to do it again on this one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. Runs through. And he's knocked down in the backfield. But man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? Down to 2 minutes to go. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's out. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Ball that baby in and then throw it into the end zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And this offense is another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take the lead in this drive and start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive, right, Hunter Reese? Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity for David to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
The defense calls a timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Just finishing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds and coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success. almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it's a good example of it.
His heart is hero missed the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make...
Point. They close to within 10, down 17-7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up at a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments taken to stop the back of 10 and 22. Sends the offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse. And if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive at any game. Throwing for a first down. If I get it, let's pedal to the metal in the next minute. We'll try to score a touchdown to get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead, but even though I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield, it's out. Spits it out to the back. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge the secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught. Really nice pickup on that as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime report. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return to the field. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. First snap of this drive comes from the 32.
Wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
On the option. Past the first down marker and still running. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it and balls in the turn.
If this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they've got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
They'll go to the ground. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Finds the tight end, and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. I can tell you these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great game, great job on the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's out. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays. The quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, vertical situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB at no one's open. You got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get them back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best
He puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Give to the single back. Got enough for the first. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave the ball a bunch, but just didn't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it. At this point, that looked like a pretty good run there. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
This junior making his presence felt, making the stop after a short gain.
And it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A shot for the end zone. And that ball is in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give to the back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. He puts him in business across the 50 up to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. On the first down, we'll open up the final period. From the gun, the ground game. He's loose. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
And the Nittany Lions will have it first and 10. Again on the outside. Good pick up on that. They open up second and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
A first down run on the doorstep. Nittany Lions. And the stomping has commenced. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some ground. Instead of the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive role, understanding what they're trying to do and attack them.
The Hawkeyes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's got it right.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Fires to the middle. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. They're up to half a dozen kicks today. He's got it. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up every yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will. That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front. Your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He stopped at the 14-yard line and then stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Just brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great game. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he tacks on the extra point. touchdown drive. It was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
And he will go nowhere on the drive.